Welcome whānau to Expedition 5 of Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress with your humble host, New Zealand's #1, the Maori Wargamer. So yeah, Expedition 5 whānau, we are continuing our adventure through second expedition with these new characters, Brandon Rouse, the Rattling Twins, 025, the Imperial Robot, Pius Vaughn, Missionary Zealot, and Thaddeus the Purified, Ministorum Priest. So they have all gathered, seeking to unlock the secrets of the Blackstone Fortress, relics for the Imperium, weapons that they can use, all sorts. They've all got their own reasons for being here. Number one reason though, at the moment, is they're racing to discover the location of our previous explorers, Janice Strait, Guy Drake, Esperin Lacano, and Amelin Shadowguide, who have been mysteriously vanished. They did not return to Precipice, and that has prompted these 4 new explorers to track down their trail and try and find them, as well as uncovering clues to take on the strongholds. So yeah, everyone's gathered. We managed to successfully make our, successfully in quotation marks, we made it through 1 combat and 1 challenge. We got ripped to pieces by the cross-wire trap. But yeah, we're alive to tell the tale, unscathed and ready to continue another expedition through. So it's great to have you with us. Expedition 5, did I say? Yeah, Expedition 5. Great to have you with us. Our 4 explorers are geared up and ready to go another round in there. With you accompanying us, I'm sure it's going to be an excellent journey. So buckle up, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself something to eat, sit back and listen to my sweet dulcet tones as I take you on a journey into the 41st millennium, venturing into the Blackstone Fortress whānau. Hope you're ready, hope you cannot wait, because we're about to step in to a world of excitement and adventure. Alright, so here are our legacy cards. We risk the chance of running into Obsidious Malix, leader of the Chaos Space Marines in here. We've got no escape route, Spindle Nanovirus. We've conquered 2 strongholds and drawn 2 countdown cards. But without further ado, we shall draw us an exploration card to see what challenges the Blackstone Fortress has for us today. Combat straight off the bat, and ambush combat at that. So we will set up the board. Our brave adventurers are descending deep into the Blackstone Fortress. A combat awaits them. We'll set that up and come back to you. Alright, so the table is set there. Finding 3 Negavolt cultists at point 2. Ambushing our brave explorers. We have 7 Trader Guardsmen at point 1, so only 2 discovery markers to collect in this one. So, and 2 hostile groups. So I mean, initially I thought it was going to be easy, except we drew like the two massive groups and 1 massive group and one of the hardest enemies in the game. So it could go either way there. whānau, place your bets. Who will win? Will we make it out alive? We have to find our way through left or right to get to the escape points here. So we're going to get bloodied, especially as the enemies have the priority for the first. I've done that wrong. Enemies have priority for the ambushes, so we're going to get that set up first and come back. All right, so that's the initiative track for turn 1. However, my opponent's going to activate the support systems of the Clarion, Infra-Wave Land Hailers, so we can, or each explorer can perform a gambit without having to spend an activation dice. So we're definitely going to need that. So we'll start with 025. Gambit roll. Nothing. Rain and Rouse. Oh, boom. They're going to zip to the front of the line and push back the Trader Guardsman. You're up next, Thaddeus the Purifier. Square dice. Blank and Pious Vaughn. Oh, yes. Pushback 2. Alright, so that's our initiative step all set up. Ready to roll in. The ambushers have become the ambushees. So stay with us, Fido. We're going to get this game done and dusted. Expedition number 5, Blackstone Fortress with the Moldy Wargamer. Alright, so Rain and Rouse taking an activation double team at the cost of an activation dice. So old grappling hook mates moved over here. Sniper rifle mates moved over here. So he's better at maximum range. So he's going to start picking off the traitor guardsmen. Grapple hook dwarf is going to rumble in against these dudes. So we've got 3 more activation dice left. The sniper rifle brother is going to snipe into lasgun guy right at the back right here, hitting on a blue. Just 1 regular wound. Sniper bro is going to take another shot back into that same guardsman on a blue. Oh, Grievous. Plucked him off. It's 1 dead. Last up will be Rouse, and he's just going to shoot him with his stub pistol. Damn it. He might be in trouble. Yeah. We're going to use a Destiny dice to take a shot from him into them. Snipe it out. And 1 more Destiny dice. Just 1 wound. Pretty lousy turn, that one. Pious Vaughn, we need your cleansing flames there, mate. Onto his activation, Pious Vaughn. Alright, fine. So if you haven't seen any of the previous games and know about Negavolt cultists, they're pretty deadly beasts in combat. I don't think you can make defense rolls or anything, so if these guys get in, they're going to chop this little dwarf to pieces. Pious Vaughn, lucky get the jump, is going to sweep some cleansing flames across 2 blue dice. Oh! Double Grievous. They do get their Voltergeist field. Let me figure out how that works again. So barbecuing into these guys, Voltergeist field on an 18 plus, it's ignored. So easily not to roll at 18. Oh my gosh. Okay, can't roll it twice. Close. However, 1 is charred to ashes, other 1 is still wounded from the sniper shot that Rain took into him. And we've got 1 more activation dice, or 2 more. Right. So using another 1, cleansing flame, another Grievous in there, into this guy on a 20 plus, he will ignore. Oh, that's a 1, so that's a nothing. He's charcoal crispy. And 1 more with his last activation. Oh, 2 blankaroos. He did the best he could. Last Destiny dice. Okay, Destiny dice on that. Grievous. 1 blank, but 1 Grievous. I won't roll a 20, no way. And that is enough. Charcoal crispy chicken. Great work, Pious Vaughn. What do you get for that?
It's got to be within a single cleansing action.
But there's only 2 blue dice for that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's slay 3 hostiles with a single cleansing flames weapon action.
You do a single action, and you only get 2. That's weird. Let us know how that works. Rolling for the Blackstone roll though, 6. No. Alright, well, Pious Vaughn saved the life of this dwarf for sure. He was going to get barbecued, he was going to get negavolted to crisps. But yeah, thank you, mate. Onto the reinforcement rolls then for the negavolts. Are they back? No, they are not. And so that means it is 025's turn for attack. Alright, so thanks to Pious Vaughn clearing out the heavy hitters, 025 will focus his efforts onto the Trader Guardsman here. So he's going to spend the 5+ activation for 2 shots from his assault cannon. 2 shots. Oh, 1, just a regular wound. His other step is just got no more destiny dice left. No more destiny dice there left for 025. He's got 2 double ones, so he's only going to be making single movements. He will step in to protect Thaddeus. I could have gone this way, but I think I'll help out the mate. So he's going to step in. He's a mobile walking tank, so he can take some hits. Which is just in time actually, because they're about to activate. Alright, finally, so the Trader Guardsman will activate, we'll check their behavior. 13. On a 13, that equals charge. They're going to take a charge action. Oh, no, adjacent to a visible explorer. Onslaught. So onslaught, what does that equal? Attack, then attack. Yikes. Attack, then attack. So 025 is the closest explorer. He's about to come under heavy firepower from the Trader Guardsman. Hope his tank abilities live up to his name. Alright, so here comes the onslaught. We've got 2 pistol melee weapons there. So rolling for the first bunch. Grievous wound. Defense roll. Blank, but he re-rolls it for his mobile bastion ability. So the Grievous is reduced to just a regular wound. So red to a white. Now his mate here is going to do the same. A Grievous defense roll. Grievous defense bolts. He's kicking. He's kicking. Flamer guy is going to blast his flamer into 025. That's a regular wound. Oh, mobile bastion of 025. Defend that. Boom. He's safe. So he just tanked all those 3 hits. However, onslaught they attack and attack again. So we're going to do the same 3 guys again. Blanks from the first pistol melee weapon. Another pistol melee weapon. Blanks again. Flamer. Grievous. Defend that. Oh, so that's another wound for him. Going from red to white, so we can still repair that. And then we've got these 3 up here. Alright, so 025 has tanked 2 attacks from these 3 guys here. He's going to take tank attacks from this guy now, Lasgun. He's going to shoot both his attacks, 1 each. Onslaught. Boom. Nothing. Next one, pistol melee weapon. No, he's not in range 1, he's in range 2 to 3. So that is 2 squares. 2 blank squares. And the last one is the grenade. So he is at range 2 to 3, so 2 purples. 1 wound, 1 grievous. Come on. Tank that. Nothing. Mobile bastion for 025 to tank the final hit from the Trader Guardsman. Let's go. 025. Yeah. Oh, so that is a grievous becomes a regular wound. That means that 025 has lost every wound. However, he's got no grievous wound, so he should be able to easily recover. So now he is out of action, so he's off the table. But that is in 5 expeditions and 2 strongholds. That's the first time we've had a character out of action. So we're going to figure out what those rules are. A good bloody effort, man. He survived like 14 attacks from these guardsmen. So champion of the game. Figure out what the rules are, and hostile group. Well, Thaddeus' turn now. You better get vengeance for him. Alright, for the final activation for turn 1 of Expedition 5, Thaddeus the Purifier, the Ministorum Priest, Space Pope, if you will. He's moved into the Trader Guard and about to tear them up, following the death of, or following the out of action of 025, who is simply out of action and does have an opportunity to come back. But it might mean that this is just going to be a one battle expedition. So, see what he's going to do. He's going to fire with the servo skull, 2 purples, 2 blankies.
Fire again.
He's going to fire again. 1 grievous, 1 wound. So 1 guy's already wounded, so he will be dead, and 1 guy is dead as well. Another attack.
Yeah, blue dice this time.
Blue dice this time. He's going to hit with his power mace. And that's a grievous. And that's a death. Kill off the leader. So there we go, that's 3 dead. Blackstone dice roll. 11, so he's not inspired after that. However, that marks the end of turn number 1. So he managed to clear out 3 negavolts and 4 of the Trader Guardsmen. We'll close off with the event phase and see if anything interesting happens. Alright, so the turn 1 ambush, everyone is doing alright. No one else is wounded except for 025, who is out of action. So he's resting it out. Here's the initiative for turn number 2. You're going to leave it as is. Don't need to make some gambits. There's not many enemies left on the field. And we'll just roll an event for the event phase. 12 equals escape chamber. Leader replaces the furthest portal from any character. So, boom, maglev chamber is appearing right here for a clean getaway. So saves us having to do a search action to call it up. So yeah, that's all set. We'll kick into turn number, activation number 1 for turn 2. Back off with Big Dog Thaddeus the Purifier. Alright, so he's gonna chuck in with his maul, blue dice. Oh, he's gonna go again, is he? Yes, he shall. Oh, he can go for Destiny dice. Come on, mate. It's regular wound. He's a loser.
Right, he's going to attack with the 2 purple dice.
2 purples instead.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, on this guy. He's already wounded, so he's dead.
Attack again.
Attack again?
Yep.
Alright, into the lasgun guy. Oh, the Emperor was not protecting him. All that for a lot of nothing. Great work, mate. They will attack back now. Alright, so Trader Guardsman activation, roll for their behavior. That is a 5. A 5 will equal engaged onslaught. So they do that attack twice maneuver. Grenade, range 1, so that's 2 greys. So Grenade Mate's gonna go in against Thaddeus. 1 wound, 1 defense roll. Purple. Blank, 1 wound. There you go, Thaddeus. And Lasgun Mate, he's gonna fire in 2 shots into Thaddeus as well. 1 wound, 1 defense roll. Oh, there we go. So we've got 1 guy out of action, 1 guy on 2 wounds. He's got a healing ability though, which will come in handy. But yeah, that was pretty rough for him. Negavolt cultists there into the next activation. Reinforcement roll. They are not back. So now Rain and Rouse's turn. to them. Alright, so Rain and Rouse going to do a movement and a movement. Going to explore that marker there. Oh, yo,
Clue.
a clue. It's a blues clue right there. And then next up, six up, Rouse is going to fire his grappling hook. Straight line. And he is at the maglev chamber waiting for evacuation. Lastly, I guess I'll make here is this going to start. Oh, yeah, he's going to snipe him on a blue. Just a regular wound onto this guy here. So that ends his turn, and last one up is Pious Vaughn. Pious Vaughn moving in to support Thaddeus the Purifier, unleashing a volley of cleansing flame into these last two Trader Guardsmen. Grievous wound and a wound. So the wounded guy here is dead, and Grievous is dead. Go and explore this deck here. Yo!
Clue.
Another clue. That's 4 clues. That means next mission will be a expedition, a stronghold. Although we don't really have enough goods to challenge it, enough items. Although neither did we have enough items for the last time we did it too. So just YOLO it, I guess. So that moves over there, and that will end the turn. So, well, for the event phase, 3. Oh, that's not really good. Do not make a destiny roll at the start of the next turn. Unfulfilled destiny. Alright. Not that bad, but we've uncovered all the discovery markers, and we're doubling back now to get to the escape chamber, to the maglev chamber. There's Pious Vaughn, there's Rain and Rouse, and there is Thaddeus the Purifier. So stay with us, whānau. We are rolling initiative, and we'll determine what happens next turn. Alright, so initiative for turn number 3, Expedition 5, Blackstone Fortress. So we're going to roll for the Negavolt Cultist reinforcement roll. That's a no. So Rain and Rouse up next. That's going to make the long walk back home. 1, 2. They're full health, so they're all good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we can just line up his sniper rifle ready to shoot into any enemies who may appear from this portal. Otherwise, that's their activation. Thaddeus the Purifier up next. Wait. Do you want to heal one? Oh, yeah, don't worry. That's Thaddeus is done, and Pious Vaughn. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So roll the event phase to end off this turn. 11 equals escape chamber, which is already up. So that's going to be it. whānau marks the end of this combat, this ambush. Our heroes successfully get out. Hero 025 is wounded, and he struck him on here. Wounded at the moment. So we managed to escape. We'll meet you back as we travel in the maglev, determine whether we will continue with our expedition or whether we'll call it a day. So stay with us, whānau. Blackstone Fortress, Maori Wargamer. Alright, whānau, Expedition 5, rather bloody. As we escape, Hero 025 is out of action. Thaddeus the Purifier is bleeding out. He's got 2 wounds left to continue. So we're just ending that one there, and we'll in the recovery step. Alright, so we are in they call it? We're in the leader step now there, whānau. recovery step. So 025, he has no grievous wound, so I just need to make a roll to see if he's back. So he's got no grievous wound, so he's back in action, alive and kicking. Thaddeus, he gets to roll a vitality roll to see if he heals anything. So he's healing on a purple. Nothing. Doesn't heal any of those wounds he suffered. And it also doesn't say what happens to... what's his face? I reckon I'll just make one vitality roll for him. Grievous, so he's going to knock off 2 of those wounds. He's only 1 wound left. So he got out of that pretty alright. And we're in a good position to continue with that exploration. So we still need shelf ammo. Alright, so we're in the recovery step after completing the ambush there. And 025 has got back up and made a recovery, leaving himself with only 1 wound. Thaddeus the Purifier unsuccessfully able to make his vitality rolls, so he's got 2 wounds left. Well, that should be enough. We're going to take another chance and draw another card from the exploration deck. Cut them down. A group of hostiles are escaping with a hoard of valuable material. They must be brought down before they get away. Alright. Okay, I'm just going to read that and figure out what's happening. Alright, so cut them down. Hostiles are escaping with some valuable items, so they're traveling across the board there, escaping with the goods. Our heroes are going to try and put a stop to them. So let's start with... go through leader order. So we're going to start with 025. First hostile is at a range of 3 hexes. So he's going to unleash his assault cannon into the enemies there. It's a grievous wound, 2 damage. There for 025 into the group. Next up, second weapon action. Rattling Twins. Firing a blue shot in there. Oh, another Grievous. That's a pop shot into the enemies across the field there. Next up, Pious Vaughn. They're at a range of 4+.
What grey?
1 grey. Nothing. And last one, 4+.
What purple?
1 purple.
Thank you.
Nothing. Alright, so it says add up the damage by each explorer. Any explorer that inflicts a total damage of 4 or more. There's none. How can you do 4 or more? You only take 1 weapon action. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but that's kind of stupid. We don't get any other treasure. We sniped off 2 of them. But I mean, I guess we fulfilled the cut them down challenge. Let's draw another one. That one was real lame. Alright, I misread that. So we get 2 weapon actions. So Rain and Rouse and 025 both hit their targets. So they're going to make another shot. Rain and Rouse, this time they're at range 4. Boom. That's it, 2 grievous wounds he's unleashed. And 025 range 4, it's purple. Nothing. Oh yeah, I wasn't reading that properly. Oh, then I guess I'll take my next one with 025 as well, the 3rd weapon action. Boom. 2 grievous for him. So he's dealt 4 damage. Rain and Rouse has dealt 4 damage. So you're just using 2 greys then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what?
No, because you get 3 weapon actions.
Alright.
Pious Vaughn, he's on 0, still on 0. And 2 purples for Thaddeus. 1. Alright, well we'll get discovery cards first for 025. Piece of archeotech. And for Rain and Rouse, piece of archeotech. Alright, so cut them down challenge. Luckily my my teammate read through the rules properly, managed to get something out of it. But yeah, we'll come through unscathed, and we're going to continue with another exploration card. Alright, so going to pull another one out of the hat. Ice Fire. With a roar, a great jet of sky blue flame engulfs an explorer. Oh, okay. In leader order, roll 4 activation dice for each explorer. Keep rolling until an explorer does not include a 6 on any of the dice. That explorer suffers 1 grievous wound. So we're traveling through, and then a gout of flame blasts down onto us. I guess we'll start with Rain and Rouse. On a 6, it's over. Nope, he's fine. Onto your guy, Thaddeus. No, 4.
Oh, it is. Oh, good.
Ah, there he goes. Unlucky. This is Rogues. He suffers a grievous wound. But we complete the Ice Fire challenge, and I think we'll call it there. I don't want to get another combat actually. It's kind of time is ticking. So we're going to call it there, Whānau. With that challenge, we're going to head back to Precipice. We have recovered 6 clues now, so we want to prep for our journey into the next stronghold. So stay with us, we'll meet you back at Precipice. Alright, Whānau, so we've returned to Precipice, recovered and caught our wits about us after expedition number 5. So yeah, back in Precipice, we've got our 4 clue cards collected after expeditions 4 and 5. So we'll be tackling a stronghold next battle. We'll find out which one at the end of the episode. You know, bit of a cliffhanger there. Going to use the scrap hanger on the long hauler Gamma. So get to roll a dice. 0025 is going to visit. Roll the Blackstone dice. On a 1, he's dead. On a 2 to 10, nothing happens. On 11 plus, he receives a randomly chosen archeotech card. He rolls a 2. I'm going to leave it there. I don't want anyone to die. Alright, we played with fire and we did not get burned, so luckily. However, we've got the training steps all set up, so I'm going to go shop first with Rain and Rouse. I think Rain and Rouse are just going to pick up the Data Spike Weapon Override and the homing round, so valuable weaponry for our battle in the stronghold. You want to buy something?
Mm-hmm.
Highest Vaughan, you've got 1 archeotech. So take the boost.
Yeah.
Boost to re-roll failed attack rolls. And that means 0025 will... no, he's going to get the Hospitaller med pack. So he can heal, Thaddeus can heal. That's good, because the journey to the stronghold is grueling. So we're going to need everything we can to help us in our journey there. So that's the end of Expedition 5. Let's figure out what stronghold we'll be doing next week. Alright, so next week we're coming at you with a stronghold assault. 1, 2 or 3, I'm going to get that one. 4, 5 or 6, I'm going to get that one. 1. Null Gravity Abyss. Okay, so that's it. Next week, Whānau, Stronghold Assault, Blackstone Fortress with the maoriwargamer, Stronghold number 3. As our heroes, our brave explorers fight their way through in search of artifacts, archeotech, and their lost allies. Their lost allies from the last adventures. Their lost allies, Janice Drake, Amelin Shadow Guide, Esper and Lacano, and Guy Drek. So yeah, these 4 are looking for their friends, looking to unlock the hidden vault. So remember, 4 strongholds we need to defeat in order to find the location of the hidden vault. We're 2 down and about to do the 3rd one next week. So I hope you'll join us there, whānau, for that adventure. Excitement, tears, drama abound. Anything awaits you when you step foot into the Blackstone Fortress. So are you brave enough to dare travel with me? Well, I certainly hope you are. And I hope you enjoyed this episode there, whānau. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, show your love for a humble Māori wargamer from New Zealand, just producing video content for your entertainment. And until next week, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, and I'll catch you for the Stronghold Assault, Null Gravity Abyss. Thanks for watching. I am the Māori wargamer. Ka kite. Anō.